All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Great Millstone that teaches us the truth. Much love and appreciation to all the Akim, the elders, preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopeful elect. The elect shall be saved. The elect shall be saved. So many time we do videos about like the destruction that's coming, all the stuff. Nevertheless, it will happen, but also we always need to keep in our mind, keep in our spirit that the elect shall be saved. That's why we do all the effort that we're doing, hoping that we're one of them, right? Let's go straight to Isaiah 59 verse 15. Depart from evil, make himself what? A prey. Isaiah 59 verse 15. Yea, truth fell, and he that departed from evil, making himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. Yeah, that's right. In this world right now, like judgment is something inexistent. If you have money, you can get away with anything. You can do whatever, whenever. Example, the son of Biden president. He's still out there doing whatever wickedness he's been doing, that he likes to do, and yeah, and he never gets judged for it, right? There's no judgment in this world, especially in any other country that there is you have money, you can get away with anything, murder and everything, name it, you get away with it. You won't be so in the kingdom of heaven, because there will be righteousness everywhere, right? Isaiah 29 verse 20. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. That's what we're looking for. That's what the Lord is gonna do, and the elect shall be saved. We got that parable that our Lord Yahushai came up with. He had the best teaching ways ever. He taught people, like if he was talking with somebody who had a lot of knowledge about, like the earth, right? Like it was, let's say it was a gardener, right? So he would talk about, like, the earth, like earthly things, like kind of, how to grow, sow something, and then weed tears, kind of thing. Or if you would be with people that sailors, like people that go in ships and harvest fishes and stuff, right? So fish boats. The words is not coming up to me, but anyways, so, right? So you would talk to those people about, like gathering fish and casting the net, kind of things. So you get the idea. Matthew 13 verse 24 and 30. The parable of the wheat and the tares. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which saw good seed in his field. Mind you that if he saw all good seed in his field, right? But while men slept, his enemy came and saw tares among the wheat, and went his way, right? But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appears the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seeds in thy field? From whence had it tares? So the servant came to the householder, to the owner, and said, Did you not just sow good seed in your field? Well, now there's there's a lot of tares in it. So now the householder said unto him, he said, okay, verse 20, he said unto them, an enemy had done this. An enemy had done this. But yes, Israel think that he has no enemies. Everybody has enemies. Israel has the most enemies out of all nations because they're all confederate against Israel to destroy, so they cannot be remembered. They cannot be a nation, right? So verse 20, an enemy had done this, right? The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gathered up the tares, ye roots up also the wheat with them. So he said, do not go and remove the tares right now. Let them grow together. We didn't get to this part yet, but he says, you cannot remove them. Let them just grow together, right? Let them grow together. Verse 30, let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bring them in bundle to burn them. This is gonna be the nuclear war. That's gonna be the time of harvest. This is gonna be the time that the Lord is gonna destroy whoever is not willing to do the changes in his life, to be among the wheat. And we know that, it is not easy. It's not easy in this life for the hopefully elect, for the elect, because there's so much temptation. There's so many tares among us, and it's hard sometimes to stay in the path of righteousness when everything is wicked around you, right? So he said, gather ye together first the tares, and bring them in bundle to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barns. The barn is gonna be what? It's gonna be the heaven. It's gonna be the good spot that we're gonna be in. This is gonna be the kingdom. That's where the wheat are gonna go. And the tares are what? The tares are all those Israelites that look like they're Israelites, but really they're from any other nation, and they do whatever other wickedness that the other nations does. And also all the Israelites themselves that just likes the way of the heathens, so they became heathens with them. Them also gonna be burned along with the tares, right? And a big portion of the tares is gonna be the woman also, because the woman, they always like to do whatever that's easier. They like the way of the heathens more than the way of the Lord any day of the week. They cannot have enough of it, right? 1 Timothy 5 verse 6, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So most of these people, they're already dead and they're alive. So you can even call them the walking dead. And on top of that, they're gonna take whatever the elite is gonna give them to destroy them furthermore. And they will take it because they wanna live in pleasure. They wanna live in pleasure, right? They don't wanna go through what? The straight gate. The straight gate, this is where is recommended to go. This is the way. It's not in broad, open way that everybody's gonna choose to go into destruction. Matthew 7, verse 13. Enter ye in the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go thereat, right? So many are gonna be the one that's gonna choose that way. Verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, but they won't take it. It's too hard. It takes effort. It takes commitment. It takes all this stuff, while they can just be out there, having pleasure whichever way they want, whichever way that they wish, right? And few there be that find it, because of false prophet which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. That's what those pastors are. That's what those all those charlatans, those people that preach the word just for gain's sake, because they want to become rich. They want convenience. They want vanity. They want lies. They want property. They want riches. That's what they want. They don't want anything to do with the truth itself. Proverbs 30, verse 8. Remove far from me lies, and give me neither poverty nor riches. That's what we need. We need neither poverty or riches, because you get poverty, then you're too poor. You're like, what the Lord is doing to me is just giving me poverty. He's just giving me strife. He's just giving me nothing that's profitable. Or if you become too rich, you're like, well, I got everything I need. I don't care about the Lord, and who's the Lord, right? All that stuff. So we need neither poverty nor riches, so we can be like stay in the straight gate, and do the best that we can to stay in reunion with the Spirit of the Lord, right? We need food that is convenient unto us. Feed me with food that is convenient for me. The food that is convenient is the word of the Lord, is all this riches that we got from the word, and all the lessons that we got coming from the apostles, the elders, right? The Akim, that are preaching in truth and sincerity, because we do have all those other things, all the other teachings out there that is not convenient. It's from those sheep-looking wolves, right? They don't care about the people, that the people might be saved. They just do what they do, and they, it doesn't matter if they have blood in their hands and stuff, right? Woe unto you that are rich. Woe unto you that are rich, because riches profit not in the day of the Lord. When you die, you cannot bring anything to you. And most likely, all the rich people will die, because another parable that Yahushua said, well, not a parable, but a saying that he said it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich to enter the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's absolutely amazing. It paints you the picture, because it's pretty much impossible for a camel to go through a needle eye. So it's pretty much impossible for a rich really to go and to the kingdom of God. But we do know that there was some men of the Lord that were very rich. Like example, David was pretty rich. Job was very rich, and they will be saved. They shall be saved. David for sure, and Job for sure. He was. There's no question about it, right? Psalm 52, verse 2, 3, and 7. Thy tongue devises mischief, like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thy love is evil more than good, and lying tongue rather to speak righteousness. Selah, right? And we know that, anybody who's kind of rich in those days right now, you have to say so many wicked stuff. You have to do so many wicked stuff. You have to look for yourself before anybody else. It doesn't matter, like there's 50,000 people that are dying of hunger, but as long you all you can see is that look, I only got 15 millions right now. I need to get up to that. My goal is 50. My goal is 25, right? I got 15 now. I want 25 million. Then I'll feel good. Then when you reach 25, you're like, look, yeah, I got a really good push right now to maybe push for 30, 40, 50. While people are dying next to you, while people are starving. They're too wicked. Those people with those kind of mentality is just the love of money is the root of all evil. They will do whatever it takes, right? Verse 7. Lo, this is that man, not God, not God his strength. Be trusted in abundance of his riches, and strengthening himself in his wickedness. That's what's happening with those kind of people. They don't, they don't care. But you know what? The elect shall be saved. Despite all of this, despite all the mischief, despite all the deceitfulness, right? Despite all the wickedness, there always be the line of righteousness, right? Or the seed of righteousness would always exist. Even though it's a fine little line or it's a fine little path, and you know what I'm saying, like in comparisons of how much wickedness that there is, there's always gonna be a small little portion which are the elect. And also we know that the great multitude that the Lord will have mercy on, which are going to be Israelites, shall be also saved. Hopefully this lesson have been edifying. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of great millstone that teaches us the truth. Much love and appreciation to all that can preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect.